Alright, hello and welcome to the demo for Good Kill, which is like a stationary first-person shooter where you are a helicopter gunner in Vietnam, I believe. So this is like a title that I saw. First I should say I was asked to play this. I got an email encouraging me to play it, and so here we are because I try to fulfill those requests. But anyway, moving on from that, this is a game that I personally wasn't going to play because I have like my own background in being a gunner in Iraq, and I don't really like to put myself in situations that kind of remind me of that. Vietnam was very different than Iraq, but still it is something that it sucks, man. It just really kind of like screws with my head, so I try not to do it too often. But here we are. I'm gonna try it for the sake of, everything. And again, like I said, Vietnam is very different than, my experience in Iraq. I would imagine, because I was never in Vietnam, because I'm not that old. Anyway. Moving on. The graphics look good. Hello, pilot. Allow us to, depart on our mission of doing whatever it is that we're going to do. What happens if I walk out? Can I walk out? Can't walk out. What are we doing, buddy? Alright, so we gotta... Oh, apparently they're on the other side. Are they on the other side? Okay. I don't understand why there's like one of us and they want me to jump and, shoot from multiple sides. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There's still one more. Oh, no, there's still two more. Alright, job done. I just hope we got all our... I just hope that we were correct in our stuff here. Let's go faster, helicopter. They can't shoot us if we're going really fast. Oh, so we don't have unlimited ammunition. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is, like, the fact that, like, they assumed that I would be able to shoot anything from a helicopter with an M16. Yeah, that's very unlikely. What happens if I shoot you guys? Like, would that be... would we crash? Like, what are we even doing, guys? Oh. Oh, let's see here. Just hover so I can do it this way. That is ridiculous. Where am I getting shot at? So the nice thing is, like, this doesn't sound anything like, you know, the... Anyway, sound is, like, probably the biggest, like, thing that gets me triggering no PTSD nonsense. I really dislike that. God, man, it's... I was thinking about it the other day, being yesterday. Like, it's crazy that something that happened, you know, 20 years ago, and, or night, you know, between, you know, 20 years ago, 18, 19 years, like, it's crazy that, like, a decade and then some could pass, and you still have stuff that just kind of hits you, and it's just... kind of like it feels like a no-win situation at times. Fun fact, helicopters really aren't, you know, like, as strong as the game is implying here. Like, there's quite literally enough small arms fire happening that could destroy the helicopter. I'm glad they do these, like, little, markers on people, because otherwise I would probably miss them. Anyway. It looks like our helicopter's probably not gonna last much longer. I'm not gonna, like, continue after I get blown up. You know, I don't think the game is bad by any means. I mean, and this is a pretty solid demo. I mean, we've got our objectives. I don't know where this dude is. I lost him. We have our objectives, which kind of, you know, make it pretty obvious of what we're supposed to do, which is, you know, it's beneficial. It really helps you kind of figure out what you're doing. I do feel like everything's like... like everything might be just like, just a little bit too far away. Like, it's really hard for me to, like, I guess, see the people I'm shooting at. Which I don't like that either, you know? I don't like... You know... I don't know, like, it kind of gives me, like, mixed emotions. Like, I've played games in Vietnam, you know, from Vietnam. Well, I've played games that try to cover the Vietnam conflict, Vietnam War, whatever you want to call it, in the past, and, you know, I think it's a difficult situation, because it's, you know, with any game that it, you know, tries to deal with a real combat that occurred, you know, it's... You know, the game developers are deciding who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. Which, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's, you know, in some ways doesn't really kind of match up in reality. It's not as easy. You know, the black and whiteness of it, there's really not, you know, such an easy way to say, oh yeah, these guys were the bad guys, these guys were the good guys. Especially when you know, like, the history. Like, because America and the Vietnam War, I mean, we were terrible. Like, we killed countless civilians. And I say we as, like, you know, America in general. Like, obviously I wasn't there, but I mean, the whole idea that, I don't know, the rules of engagement were ridiculous, and it just, I don't know, I hate the loss of innocent life. You know, violence is not really the answer, typically. Anyway, I feel like this will just devolve into like a statement on politics and war and everything, which I'm not trying to do. And our helicopter has crashed. All right, well, there you go. That's the experience. Oh, wait. Jeez. Now I understand why we have the M16. Okay, now we're getting shot. The funny thing is this site is not a like, there's no zoom on this. There shouldn't be. So I don't know why they do that. And if we can zoom in with our face kind of thing for the M16, why can't we do it with the other gun? With the chopper gun. So there you go, that's a good kill. Gave it a shot. I mean, if you like stationary shooters and you've got a, you know, you like the whole Vietnam era, this could be something fun for you. So if you want to play it, the link is in the description. If you like it, consider giving it a wish list, and thanks for watching.